Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show!
You see, about 1 million years ago, a man named Hans Peter Luhn invented a mathematical formula which allows a person to analyze a very long set of numbers and figure out what the very last or final digit of that number is, without ever having to look directly at the very last digit. Of such great importance and monumental significance was this invention, that it was promptly patented and named the Luhn Algorithm, which we presume was named after the inventor himself, and not the waterfowl duck, also known as a loon. Anywho, this remarkable idea in numberology was a huge advance forward, and a prevailing scientific discovery of that era, as compared to other ideas also being presented at the time. In no time at all, it seems that everyone was talking about it, and asking, is this number Luhn compliant? So popular was this formula in fact, that it quickly became a cornerstone of the international banking system, and to this very day, it is used as the basis for the numbering scheme of nearly every bank account number, as well as debit and credit cards.
What about the British pound?
It has its very own Wikipedia page, which millions of people used to visit daily. Sadly, with the advent of instant coffee, and the ever-increasing popularity of Kmart, people no longer seem to be interested in doing complicated math formulas on randomly long strings of numbers, and the knowledge of the Luhn algorithm soon found its only audience with the geekiest part of society, including actuaries, statisticians, and database analysts. But even from here, in its darkest hour, not all is lost. You see, getting into compliance can still be fun if the activity is properly positioned and made appealing to the most clever individuals and influential members of our modern society. Such was the case with one brilliant computer scientist by the name of Clint Garwood, who, while studying programming at the University of Washington, was introduced to the concept of technology standards by a tutor who took compliance very seriously.
I am the compliant officer. Get into compliance, man! It's the law! Well, not really.
Motivated by this newfound interest in compliance, he started probing this tutor for compliance information related to a wide variety of technologies.
Is that a SQL database in your pocket?
Surely, while discussing a more interesting topic with his tutor,
Money, money, money.
he was introduced to the concept of the Luhn algorithm.
Is that Luhn compliant?
And the student was hooked. But how, he wondered, could he introduce the beauty of compliance to the rest of the world?
Wrap a Python around it and squeeze.
And squeeze indeed. The Python 3 Luhn algorithm validator was born and released with an MIT license as an open source package on PyPy, the Python Software Foundation's distribution center, and all was good with the world. Or was it? No, it wasn't. Sadly, the first iteration of the code could not be pip installed. There was a bug.
You bugs!
Yes, well, anyway, and for 2 hours afterward, although it seemed like longer than that, vigorous work was done to locate and exterminate the pesky bug.
Ew, bugs!
And in the end, the code finally worked, and could be downloaded manually, or as a pip install. This student went on to create a web form, which allows people to check if their credit card numbers are Luhn compliant, simply by visiting the site and entering their card number.
Yes.
Along with the name that is printed on the card.
Yes, yes.
As well as the security code and expiration date.
Yes, yes, yes.
And with this, the student earned the respect of his peers, and everything was completely normal again.
Money, money, money!
Show us the freaking code!
Lightning! The code is lightning! The code is lightning!
That's a funny sound. Somebody asked for Laser-Eyed Kitty to make an appearance.
What's your fucking copyright?
Dude, did you just say the F word?
I'm using the fair use license. I had to do it for class.
Cheerio, bub!